the way to get any member of Congress to engage with your community is to engage with them. It's very important that you have a presence, and engagement is the key.
Emerge is a very important organization.
A new force on the scene.
With a very challenging goal.
Organizing people on the grassroots level
To build relationships.
helping them find their own power and their own voice,
To expand opportunities.
to help shape the destiny of all people across Florida and the United States.
Helping our community and our voice emerge into the civic process so that together we can shape our future for the better. That's what Emerge USA is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you here today to tell you the American election system is a failure. And let me tell you why. For the past 10 years, actually 10 years this past Tuesday, Ryan Seacrest has been invading the homes of every single American household on Main Street and has been telling the American people that they should go online or call the number so they can vote for their favorite American Idol contestant. Now, as boring as and terrible and berating as Seacrest's voice is, more Americans still vote for American Idol than they do in general elections. And that shows you how much of a failure altogether our general elections are, because if Ryan Seacrest and his skinny ties can get more people to vote than we can to choose the leader of the free world, then that's a problem.
Voting is a key responsibility of each and every citizen. Emerge USA works hard to encourage voting by running Get Out the Vote campaigns in our local communities and registering everyday citizens to vote. It's important to know that we can make a difference, especially if we stand together.
If you are not at the table, you'll be on the menu. What this means is that if you are not at the decision-making table, if you are not deciding who's going to participate in the election, who's going to run in the election, who the candidates are going to be, if you're not organizing the vote and shaping the issues, then someone will be shaping the issues, and it won't be you, and it will not be in your interest.
Another rally today planned in Tallahassee as Floridians look to protest a bill that would make changes at the polls, at the ballot box. While the bill is designed to crack down on voter fraud, many people say it will make the voting process more difficult and even prevent some people from voting. We spoke with Progress Florida, who says because the bill focuses on people who may have moved or changed their names, a specific group of voters will be unfairly targeted.
And this legislation, unfortunately, it's politically driven to suppress the vote of a certain demographic in our state, particularly young voters, women voters, and low-income families.
In the end, it's not about incumbents and it's not about political parties. It's about Americans participating in their democracy.
When we started Emerge USA, we wanted to make sure that we could measure the growth in civic engagement of this community. We started with a small database of about 5,000 or 6,000, and over time we've now grown that. We now have well over 100,000 registered Muslim, Arab, and South Asian voters in our database statewide in Florida. We created enough information that we felt we could do some real good demographic research on what are their policy objectives, what is it that they want for their children. We found out it was just like the same priorities and the same objectives as every other Floridian.
It's an experience of a lifetime.
It was excellent. Very worthwhile experience.
The environment coming into it is very friendly and very comforting.
It also taught me how to, build relationships with people over time, and it really showed me how important these relationships will be as I grow older.
Every person that's in it is treated as if they have their own specific role, which I think is vital for the development of the leadership that we're trying to do.
I've learned so much more than I have in an entire semester of college.
I would definitely encourage everyone to apply. You can greatly benefit.
As a community, working together, we can accomplish more than standing alone. Together we motivate, mobilize, and inspire. By collecting data, getting out the vote, and developing leaders. Together, unified, we emerge.